I'm Sally, and this little one is my 14-month-old Atticus. Say good morning. And we are taking over today on the Real Mums of Glow. Are we excited? Yeah, we're excited. So, I've got some pre-recorded footage from earlier this morning, which I'll post now for you guys. I'll also pop a question box in the next slide if you have any questions for us today. Are we going to kindy gym? So on a Wednesday, I actually work from home with Atticus. So I've been back at work full time since he was 6 months old, and he has been in daycare Monday, Tuesday and Fridays since then. But I am super blessed that I get to work Wednesday, Thursday at home with him this year. So it's been super nice to just have that little bit of extra time with him, but still being able to get back to work and get back to my career. So show you what we get up to at home today. I would have popped the pre-recorded slides from Kinder Gym this morning. So let's see what else we get up to today. So I'm just about to get Addie's room ready for his sleep. So I thought I would show you how we get sorted. Spin you around. This is Addie's room. Oliver, if you're watching, that's not your Christmas presents. Please ignore them. So at the moment, I've got his Glow Dreaming on a stool just because I had it up the top, but he kept pulling it down along with the camera. So I found that it's working best down there for us. So daytime sleep, we are just doing lowest light, loudest volume. No touching. Gentle. Thank you. So at the moment, I don't have his block out blind, but let's get him down and then I'll chat with you about his sleep routine and what's going on in this little man's life. Are you ready for a sleep? Hey? Little man is down for his day nap, so I thought it's the perfect time to jump on and have a chat with you guys. So, as I said earlier, Atticus is 14, almost 15 months old. I also have an almost 8-year-old stepson who you'll get to meet Oliver later on this afternoon when he gets home from school. So we live on the central coast of New South Wales. My partner and I have both lived here our whole lives. So I actually knew Kieran prior to him having Oliver, and I've been in Oliver's life since he's about 2.5. So a bit of a backstory. Atticus is not the greatest sleeper, never has been. I won't bore you with the details, but if you do have any questions about our journey or about, things that we've tried and tested, please by all means shoot the DM or in the initial question box. Happy to chat. So we purchased our Glow Dreaming unit in February this year, so still relatively new to the community, but it has been a godsend. So I purchased the unit initially to use the pink noise function to help link those sleep cycles when he was catnapping and to help drown out my yappy doggos, which I'm sure you've already heard today. We then started to use it overnight, and both myself and my partner noticed an improved quality of sleep with it on in our room as well. So we're still working on our sleep routine, but finally starting to see some kind of consistency. Recently, Atticus has dropped down to 1 day sleep, mainly at daycare, because that's working the best for them. So they've transitioned him out to a mattress with the older children in his room. So he's still in a 0 to 2 room, but they're getting consistent at least an hour of a day, and that's solid. Whereas previously he would do 10-minute cat naps. So anything is an improvement on that. So that's working really well for them. So we've started to try it at home, and when I have had him home, finding that I can get and stretch him out to that 2-hour mark, fingers crossed. But it's still a bit all over the shop of a night. So nights, we've made significant improvement. We've gone from having to allow Atticus to contact sleep in the early hours of the evening and co-sleep all night to getting him to sleep in his cot independently for a few hours. Still lots of resettles. Unfortunately, we still haven't been able to crack through and get through a whole night in the cot. We are still co-sleeping early hours of the morning, but work in progress. So much better than it was before. I started using the diffuser option on my unit, which I don't know why I wasn't doing before. I've got no one to blame but myself. But you would have heard me say earlier that the blockout blind isn't currently on Atticus's window. Sorry, Instagram was going to cut me off. So it is on our window, just simply because I don't find that it's beneficial of a day to him. Think he's so used to the daycare room being quite bright. So it just works better on our main bedroom window, still for the early hours of the morning. Because, who doesn't love that little bit of extra sleep? And if I can get him past 4 a.m, fantastic. This morning we were up super early. So we did have a little bridging nap this morning before we went to kindy gym. But we're almost 1 o'clock and he's still going solid. So I'm going to get into some more emails and some work calls, and possibly have some lunch. I'll just see how he's going. And we'll check in with you again soon. And look who's awake. I think it's because Daddy just got home. And Daddy's got chips. Hey? You just knew. Yeah, okay.
Rearing out. Watch your brother.
Destroyed it.
Good evening, Glow Dreamers. It is now 6:30, so we are all showered and bathed. We are just about to do dinner. We're running a little bit differently to usual on a Wednesday night when we have Oliver. He is not going to school tomorrow. We have granted him the day off, which he's very excited about. However, he's not excited the fact that we have to go and have Santa photos, but I'm excited, and that's all that matters. So this afternoon, Kieran got home early because he started work at 4:30 this morning. So he actually took the boys for me, and I managed to smash out a heap of work. And then he actually got Atticus down for another nap, which was great, because he was shattered. However, that does mean that Atticus will be up a bit later tonight, but hopefully it'll mean that he won't be awake in the middle of the night, which is his, favourite trick at the moment. Sorry, Instagram cut me off. So we're going to get cracking on some dinner, and then we'll start a wind down routine. I will take you up and show you how I set up Addie's room for our night sleeps. Pretty much the same as his day sleeps. Just obviously we use the diffuser, and I do turn the light up to the second setting, just so that there is a little bit more light in there for us to be able to see when we resettle him. Yeah, so pretty chill evening, nothing exciting. Show you what we have for dinner. Atticus is just watching some super simple songs. So his absolute favourite song is One Little Finger. And his taste in music ranges all the way from that to London Grime, thanks to his father. So I just did a slap together shepherd's pie. Atticus refusing dinner, simply because I ran out of time to bake it, but there is so many hidden veggies in there. So hopefully the kids eat. So it's 8 o'clock. Kieran is up doing bedtime routine with Oliver. Eddie's just having his nighttime bottle. And then I'll start to get him down to bed as well, which is great because I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. So if I can, I will take you up and show you his room and our Glow Dreaming unit one more time. And then I'll come back and sign off with you guys. Well, Glow Dreamers, that's about it for me tonight. Both boys are in bed. Kieran's also already in bed. So I'm going to toddle on up the stairs and try and get some sleep myself. I hope you've enjoyed coming along for our day today. I know nothing much exciting. I will, before I sign off, just share that poll result. In regards to the people who voted on when they did return to work, I was pleasantly surprised that 6 to 9 months was the winner of that one, which is obviously when I returned to work myself. But I always thought it would probably be the 9 to 12. So yeah, really surprising result for me to know, and just interested to learn a bit more about the community. But it's been really nice to share a bit of our lives. Thank you so much to Glow Dreaming for